I'm hideous. It's really,
don't play with me and my God. Don't play with me and my God. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, That Chocolate Vegan with me, Erin Wells, and you read that title correctly. Let's make an easy and delicious apple crisp. Let's get started. All right, you guys know I'm only good for like 2 desserts, okay? In 2023, which by the way, Happy New Year, y'all! So in 2023, I am gonna be trying more baking challenges. It's not my calling, but I do want to bake more in 2023 because I should at least be trying to expand my culinary skills that I do have, right? So I'm good at peach cobbler. Now, peach cobbler is my joint. I can do that like without looking, it's nothing. So I saw this variation of peach cobbler using apples, but even easier, like dummy proof, because I can do it, okay?
All right, guys, so I'm starting off with 4 apples. I do not have a vegetable peeler, so we're just going to use a paring knife and cut them into small sizes. You want to make them as uniform as possible, but it's not that serious to get it like perfect. I know you guys are going to ask me how many cups this makes. So baby, I took my time out and I measured. It was about 5.5 cups once I got done chopping and skinning all the apples. Now we're going to take a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and then we're going to put some of the apples back in. You don't have to do this. I just kind of want everything to incorporate. And then we're going to take a 1/2 cup of white sugar. Now you're going to use a bigger bowl than what I did. Now you're going to add in some ground cinnamon, some nutmeg, and some allspice. The reason you're going to need a bigger bowl is because I was struggling trying to mix this all up in this bowl, and I was like, girl, just why would I do that? I know a lot of you guys like when I measure, which I'm not doing right now, so I would say it is about a teaspoon of each of the seasoning. I'm kind of just shaking around. Now we're going to take some lemon juice. I did not have any fresh lemon juice, y'all. I hate using this little processed stuff, but it's all I had, so I did about maybe a 1/2 teaspoon of that. Now I'm going to add everything to the pot. Y'all, I have lost the footage where I added water to the apples, but I added about a cup to the apples before I let them simmer for about 30 minutes. Now we're going to make a cornstarch flurry. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to 3 tablespoons of water, pour that in, cut off the heat, and let it firm. Now let's make our crisp part. This is the quote-unquote crust of the apple crisp. So I'm going to take about 3 cups of flour, a 1/2 cup of white, and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I use 2 sticks of cold butter. It'll be much easier if you use room temperature. This was very hard to make it crumble with the butter so cold. Also, I still think this bowl is too little. I don't know. I'm committed, y'all. It worked out, but you definitely want it to be more of a sand-like texture than what I have here. I pretty much just ended up with buttery, sugary clumps of flour, but it worked. It worked. Stay tuned. That's what I'm saying. This is idiot proof. If I can do it, because y'all know I don't bake. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? I'm putting our flour mixture on the bottom of the pan here, just covering it completely. Then we're going to put in our cooked apples. You're going to smooth it out, and then you're going to layer it on with another layer of that flour mixture. My oven was already preheated to 350 degrees, and I did not cover this at all, y'all. I just placed it directly in the oven for 1 hour. Now, I was going to cut this off. This is just me not knowing how to, like, y'all, listen, this powdered sugar was old. I'm adding some almond milk to it, and I tried to whisk it. No, look at the chunks. Ill and another ill, y'all. We'll do icing another day. Then I had the nerve to take cold, not room temperature, cold cream cheese to try to make this work. It still was. That's not how you make icing. I'm just keeping this in because you'll see later that we tried to, me and my guests did try to ice, and it tasted good. It looked terrible. Alrighty, guys, it is time to cut our apple crisp. I was very happy with how this came out. You should probably let it sit, but I was too eager to do that so it can firm up a bit. But baby, it was still so good. One thing I will do differently though is add a little bit of salt to the apples. Everything was just sugar, and I didn't like really taste a breakup of flavor. So I will add just a little bit of I don't know what that was, y'all, but a little bit of salt to your apples, and that's the only thing I would change.
okay. I'm gonna try. I know I'm gonna cut it out for Instagram, but for y'all, my YouTube fam, I'm still gonna eat my icing because it's ugly, but I still want to see what it's giving. Okay. Let me get my 50th fork for today. Y'all don't know, but this is a day that I shot 3 videos in one day. So sis is tired, and you see the kitchen is looking like it, but don't look at that. Let me block it with my body. Don't look behind me. Don't look at me. okay? All right, let's do this. Let's apple crisp. This is homemade, no matter what. Aaron, you did.
I want to thank me for making this, and God for guiding my hands if it's good, and the devil if it's nasty for misdirecting my hands. Either way, it ain't on me. Amen.
There's a lot of diabetes in here. I think it'll be a good seller. There's a whole bunch of, I think I'm chewing on sugar.
Probably so.
Don't play with my chunks, though. If you get this right, if you know how to make glaze, because baby, this ain't my first time. I failed at glaze a lot of times. I can't whip it. Don't play with me. Don't play with my mistakes. And then let me get you a little nasty,
Exactly.
get into the nasty icing.
This is really good. And I don't even fuck with apple stuff.
I'm gonna put it on the side.
I don't mess with apple stuff. Yeah.
Just dip it, whatever.
You just...
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna leave it quiet. I'm just trying to...
You can taste the Baileys. But you never had the Baileys. Oh, okay, you see it's all over again.
Just because at this point, you're just playing with me.
I'm just gonna throw it.
Wow, this is good. I need some more.
Don't play,
I
see? Don't play
That's
with me.
good.
It's just ugly.
It's really like a... What would they call it on chefs? Chops. It's like a deconstructed...
I cannot. I'm done.
You know how they be.
It'll be
It's a
easier to put it in
deconstructed glaze.
It's a disaster that tastes good.
So this is several days later, y'all. Several days later when I'm filming the intro and outro part of this video because I forgot to close it out when I originally made it. Here's what I have left. I have not reheated this. I know somebody in the comments gonna say, how does it reheat? I don't know. It's so good straight out the fridge. Like, I like it better cold. Honestly, I really, really do. It creates like a little, let me get into it. It created like a little sandwich crust with the apples are perfectly firm and just, it's so much better. Like, it was good hot, but it's so good cold. Get into it again. Get into that. What y'all saying? So yeah, make this. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all know I'm going low carb. It's the last thing. This the last meal I had in 2022. Let me savor it. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.